What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquid Dinner coming back with breaking news hot off the press. So it looked like Shedeur Sanders has responded to the rumors about him declining to play for the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like my man Junior. For real? Somebody call me Junior, too. Yeah. When I pulled up, I thought you was Junior. I got put him on first.
Stop right here for me. Came back saying
We heard strong reports this morning about Shedeur Sanders declining to play for the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I originally did a video about this morning. I have not released it, but I'll plug it into this video. But we got to talk into Shedeur Sanders' response to it all, dog. Let's pull it up right now. Reporter had asked Shedeur Sanders about the ESPN report. He stated, "I didn't even know about it until you just told me." And then they asked, was he surprised by the report? He stated, "It don't even serve purpose in my life." So that was Shedeur Sanders speaking about the incident that occurred this morning. And just like I stated, I recorded a video. Let's plug it in right now. Now, as the Cleveland Browns is set to face the Baltimore Ravens today, multiple things came out. Shedeur Sanders has been listed as inactive. And now we got Adam Schefter pretty much saying that Shedeur Sanders was supposed, yes, you're about to hear me, supposed to be a Baltimore Raven, but allegedly, I got to put a big allegedly on this. Allegedly, Coach Prime and Shedeur turned it down. They did not want to back up Lamar Jackson. Guys, this is a major, major story. And what's crazy is, why are we just now hearing about this? Why is this just now coming out? Why is this even like this is just the draft was months ago, guys. Months ago. Months ago. Why are we just now hearing this? I think it's a lie. I just got to be honest, guys. I think they lying. Now I know Adam Schefter is very well respected by Coach Prime. For him to done this, and we're definitely going to watch the clip. We're definitely going to look at the clip. Shout out to ESPN. Cleveland says Shedeur Sanders reportedly told the Ravens not to draft him in the 5th round because he didn't want to be on a roster with Lamar Jackson. That is what Adam Schefter has told basically on ESPN. And I got the clip, man. It's probably about a 4 to 5 minute clip. Let's head on over to YouTube, man. Let's see if I can find it real quick, man. This is crazy. This is a crazy story. And just like I stated, man, I'm more so pissed off that why we just not hearing about this. Like, why is we just now? Why like a thing, bro? Like, we should have been heard about this. If this was really happening, and if this was really the case, why we just not hearing about this? That's what I don't get. I'm not getting that. And that's what make me think it's a lie.
Adam Schefter, a lot of noise between these teams, and you've uncovered some fascinating news about another way these teams are connected as of this spring.
Gurney was all set. A consensus had been reached. The Baltimore Ravens, were planning to select Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round with the 141st overall selection. But when he found out, he got word back to the Ravens that he preferred not to go to a place where he would be competing and backing up Lamar Jackson. He wanted to be in a place that he could play. And so when the Ravens got that message, they pivoted, went a different direction with the 141st overall selection. And 3 picks later, the Cleveland Browns selected Shedeur Sanders, who will be in Baltimore today, where he could have been spending his NFL career if he were willing to back up Lamar Jackson, preferred not to do that. And so Shedeur Sanders will make that trip to Baltimore today. Could have been a risk.
I don't know if this is true, guys. I just really don't know, guys. I just gotta be honest, man. This is some deep waters here, man. Because let's say, for devil advocates, it is true. Could you blame Shedeur to wanting to be a backup, to wanting to back up Lamar Jackson? Could you blame him, bro? Could you blame him? Let's say it is true. Could you blame him? I don't want to be nobody backup. I want to be the best. I want to be the best out there. I want to be the best creator. Just like whenever I'm making my videos, I want to have the best damn video, bro. Like, put forth the effort. I put forth the effort. The resume is there for me to be the best. And Shedeur should feel the same way. His resume is there for him to be the best. No disrespect to Lamar Jackson, but
Raven, but he's a Brown, third string on the depth chart, Randy.
Shefty, I mean, the intrigue of Shedeur Sanders and the story of that weekend at the draft just sort of never ends. And so here we hear this, that he chose not to go to Baltimore. Teddy, reaction?
Yeah, you want to go somewhere where you compete to be a starter. That's me. I mean, I don't play quarterback, but I hear that. Listen, I just want to go to any team where I can compete being behind Lamar Jackson, or I just want to be a starter. Where can I compete to be a starter? I think that's what Shedeur was thinking there.
Does it make sense to you, Randy, for him to say, Lamar's there, he's going to be there for a decade, it's now a place I'm going to get a chance to play? Do you think it's a sensible choice?
Let me piggyback off of Teddy. You talk about Lamar Jackson's going to be probably retired with this organization. So if the backup does get in, he's in for garbage time. So I can see why Shedeur Sanders made that decision. I want to go compete for a job and get out there and play as a rookie.
Yeah, I think this is insane, right? Like, if this is true, I think this is crazy, right? At this point, you're in the 5th round. I understand you had higher hopes, but you've dropped to the 5th round, and you're thinking about being a starting quarterback the next year. I think this is incredibly short-sighted. Like, if you're in this situation, you want to go to an organization that is going to develop you, right? Here you have the Baltimore Ravens, the model of stability in the NFL. This regime's been together for how many decades now? And actually has a track record to develop quarterbacks. Joe Flacco, Lamar, right? Instead, you choose the Cleveland Browns because you think you have a chance to start the next year. And mind you, the Cleveland Browns, who are on the opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to stability, right? This is the same organization that walked away from Baker Mayfield as the #1 pick in the draft. What's he gone on to do? Oh, he's only led the NFL in touchdown passes since joining the Bucs, right? How many starting quarterbacks? There's been 700 starting quarterbacks in the last 20 years for the Cleveland Browns. Like, this makes zero sense. You want to go to a good organization where you can develop and reach your potential.
But Alex, you said a key thing there about they develop quarterbacks. But if you think you don't need to develop, now you're looking for a responsibility. He certainly doesn't think he needs developing. He thought he was going to be the first overall pick. So for him, Cleveland made more sense and guess what? I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the year if he doesn't start for the Cleveland Browns. Would anybody?
It does no good to go play,
right?
Not in a bad situation. No, you go put bad film out there. See how that does for your career. I mean, it'll be a quick ticket out of it.
It's an interesting juxtaposition between that position and all the others, right? At any other position, you just want a chance, is what you're saying, Teddy. But quarterback is sort of a unique set of circumstances.
You're not going to see the field in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I mean, ever.
Why is that a bad thing for a couple years?
Because you can't play.
No, get out of here.
Get on the
Lamar
field.
Jackson is not a couple of years. I'm talking about maybe 8
Not
to
even
10
2,
plus.
yeah.
As a 5th-round pick, he's only signing a 3-year contract, right? You go learn for a few years, you get better at your game. The wake-up call of, hey, I am a 5th-round pick. I'm not a finished product.
So
I need to get.
Y'all can see that was the story this morning, man. Crazy story. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bills on. I will be back with another one. And until next time, dog, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.